What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic. We're back in the building, keeping it moving. You guys know how we do. Interesting here that seems that Gervonta Tank Davis and Hank Lundy get into some type of Twitter beef. I've had run-ins with Hank Lundy talking shit on social media. Had to tell him about himself. You know, he like to run his mouth. I remember before Terrence Crawford really blew up. Before y'all guys start, really paying attention, Hank Lundy came on Terrence Crawford Facebook page and started running his yap. This years before they fought. Just started talking about he'd do this, he'd do that. You know what happened? Got his ass whooped. Well, we all know what happened. He got his ass whooped years later. Crawford gave him an opportunity. He had some success. He has some talent. Let's keep it real. He can fight some, but he always comes up short. He got knocked out by John Molina. He consistently getting his ass handed to him. Now, I thought he was whooping Mauricio Herrera's ass. He just was on the wrong side of that. Came up short versus Thomas Delorme, but continues to talk. We know Gervonta Tank Davis is one of the talented guys in the division, and he's been busting at the seams at 130, so possibly he can be moving up to 135 sometime soon. And, Tank needs an English teacher. Let me just say that first. He said, "How do you want this? I can come to your gym, or you can come to my gym, or we can meet halfway and get it in." Halfway, bro. So, I guess this is what Hank Lundy said. This is the, Gervonta Tank Davis, that was his rebuttal. So Lundy says, so this, BITCH ass punk drunk little boy wants this heat. Let go, Gervonta Davis, not playing with you. Whatever happened, I guess it was from Instagram, I don't know. He said, you take all this, this was his response to what I just read for Gervonta Tank Davis. You say you talk all this ish. You going to knock me out. I'm not sparring you, N-word. I'm going to knock your effing head, your effing and head off. Whatever, these guys are English teachers. But, maybe this is, just, potential build up for a fight for these guys. I really think Tank can't make 130 no more. He's a very thick guy for a boxer. Short and compact, but he's kind of thick. And, he was running off his mouth about Adrian Broner. So Tank he feeling himself right now. He had a little, assault case. I don't know what's going on with that. Suspended license. He had a little track record, Said he had to protect his family in an assault case. That's what he said. So he's going through some things right now. He had a subpar performance on the Mayweather-McGregor undercard. And he's being immature right now. He's feeling himself. He's 21 years old. And you can't blame him. Everybody is not going to be mature at 21 years old and be ready. The key for him is not to F up too bad. That's the key. And to get it together and know the opportunity that he does have. Well, he had to go back to the hood. Back to the slums. He don't want that. So it's time for, somebody really to mentor him and grab him by his collar. And, make sure he get his license together. Make sure he get that assault case together. Make sure he stay on top of stuff. Make sure he handles business as usual. He's starting to become a celebrity rolling shoulders with Floyd Mayweather. Now he's feeling himself. And I just think this with Hank Lundy is just a build up for his debut at 135 pounds. And potentially we can get a Robert Easter Jr. fight. It sounds like Mikey Garcia is going another way. He got something big in January. I don't know what that is, who he's going to be fighting in January. But, for Gervonta Tank Davis, I just think they need to really sit him down. Maybe Mayweather Promotions to suspend him from fighting for a while until he gets his mind together. I remember they suspended a handful of those guys. Luis Cuba, who's fighting Danny Jacobs November 11th. They suspended him for these guys smoking weed. Sometimes these guys get caught up in a lifestyle fighting out of the Mayweather boxing gym when they really need to take a few steps back and get their life together. Now, Hank Lundy, he ain't barking up the wrong tree. This guy's a guy who's working between 135 and 140. Who been ran over, been knocked out, hurt Lubin, beat his ass in the gym as well. This guy has talent, Hank Lundy, but he's just always coming up short. So this is a good introductory fight for Gervonta Tank Davis moving up to 135. I'm not saying Lundy is an easy opponent by no stretch of the imagination for Tank. Tank can't come out there and deal what he did on the Mayweather-McGregor undercard. He can't play with Hank Lundy because Hank Lundy is a good athlete, good fluid athlete, got good hand speed, solid power at 135. He can't play with this guy like he played with that other guy and expect to, come out on top. So this is a good fight to keep him on track. I think they should pull him back a little bit, sit him down, coach him, you know, get him a publicist, get him a PR rep, and tell him like this is going to affect your stock and your potential your potential advertisement deals, you know, because he can be a good advertisement deal advertiser down there in the East Coast, you know. Do stuff at Boys and Girls Club, do stuff at St. Jude Hospital, whatever children's hospital they got down there, all up the East Coast. You know, he could be up somebody that they can look up to. He made it out the hood, you know, and coach him up. You know, maybe send him back to school and help him with some things. You know, and Floyd Mayweather really needs to coach this guy not to make the decisions that he made growing up. And a lot of the decisions that he made growing up in Floyd Mayweather were masked. You know, they was kind of erased because he was so good, and they was in Vegas would shove a lot of stuff, you know, under the rug, and he would pay money. And Gervonta Tank Davis not on that level yet, you know, and that's just real. But it's a fight I would love to see. Make it happen. We gone.